I'm doing the verdict here. Everybody can follow me in the Pledge of Allegiance. To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God, we thank you for the opportunity together we had to do county business for you, commissioners, insight and wisdom as they make decisions to affect the county. Ask you what you'll burn to protect.
Okay, I'll now call the meeting of the Linn County Commission to order. Is there any questions about the minutes from last week's meeting? If not, I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes from last week's meeting.
I'll second it.
Motion been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries.
Make a motion, we pay the claims in the amount of $102,483.20.
I'll second.
Motion been moved and seconded to pay the claims in the amount of $102,483.20. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries.
Whole stack of abatements. The grand total on all that is a reduction in taxes of $9,135.04. And just looking through there, a whole lot of them are gas and oil that were canceled due to low production. And there are a few other things in there too.
Sign them all.
Truthfully, isn't a big deal if they're signed or not because I'm going to type the signature in anyway, but
Okay. Sign the top one's good.
yeah, that's fine. And it's orders 2023 156 through 158, and then 162 through 202 and 206.
I'll make a motion that we approve the adds and abates for the reduction of $9,135.04 for 2023, 156 through 158, 162 through 202, and 206.
I'll second it.
Motion been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
And we have the sheriff's monthly fee report for January.
Okay, Wyandotte County, December inmate housing of $39,217.50. U.S. Marshal inmate housing and transport of $57,746.46. Lacine Police Department inmate housing of $80. Civil service out-of-state fee of $130, in-state fee of $360. Report fees of $50, fingerprint fee of $30, conceal and carry $130, offender fee of $520, and VIN fee of $200. Any questions about the sheriff's monthly fee report?
Don't have it.
Okay. I'll make a motion that we approve the sheriff's monthly fee report for the month ending January 2024.
I'll second.
Motion been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Sheriff's report, total prisoners of 55, 14 releases this past week. Prisoners in of 54, total farmed out 1, total farmed in 39. 911 calls of 87, jail contacts of 3,950, total calls for service of 577, total civil service papers served of 34, VIN inspections 2, new cases open 12, cases closed 15, 7 vehicle crashes, 110 SRO activities, 274 bailiff contacts, with 42 of those resulting in calls for service, and 1 livestock out. AMR?
Good morning, Commissioners. I have the report for last week and also January's total numbers attached. Last week, we had a total of 40 page outs with 19 transported to facilities. For January's numbers, we had a total of 139 page outs with 72 transports to facilities. I didn't get in early enough to give you the helicopter usage, but I would probably say January was lighter than normal because of the weather. They weren't flying a whole lot, but I'm sure we got a couple in, but probably not as many as we normally do, just due to the weather. I was told this morning that the final interviews are being done today for the manager position. And so hopefully within the next 7 to 10 days, we'll have a new boss.
Okay.
Any questions for us?
I don't have.
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you,
Good
Jeff.
afternoon.
Randy, fire?
Good morning, Commissioners. Randy Hegwold, Linn County Rural Fire Emergency Management. I sent out the weekly reports. We had 9 incidents for the last week, brings our yearly total up to 41. I was approached by another high school kid, lives north of Mound City, Simon Shalito, about job shadowing. I was wanting to see if I could get permission, pending the documentation that we had the last high schooler sign, to allow him to job shadow. He is currently going through his wildland classes. His goal is to, once he graduates school, to go on to like a hot shot crew or something. So he had asked about job shadowing locally, especially going into grass season. So asking permission for that.
I'm good with that.
Me too.
Okay. Update on the 1077 road project. They got all the contaminated dirt excavated. There's hopefully starting this week, weather allowing, to start backfilling. Once they get it backfilled, they're going to get with Sean, make sure he approves it, and then we'll be out of that. They're trying to leave the road open as much as possible, but when they are working, they will have to close it down. So last thing I have is the Centerville Station 930. This Friday, we'll be having a chili feed, free will donation chili feed from 6 p.m. until they're out of chili. So
Okay.
that is all I have.
Questions for Randy?
Do what?
Have we got anywhere on the fire extinguisher thing?
We got the new code books finally. We're reading through them, see kind of what we'd looked at before, see what the code differences are before we take the test. So there's a few changes in the codes, but just make sure we're up to date before we take the test. So
Give me the first name of the,
Simon, Simon.
thank you.
Thank you, Randy.
All right, thank you.
I have a couple of comments from Chris. He's busy and he's short an employee today, but he said he's planning on getting the second camera put in here tomorrow.
Okay.
If not, it would be this week sometime, he thought. And then he also was wondering when you would like to have a workshop on that new notification system.
Okay.
So if that's something you want to think about, and let me know or let him know when we want to set that up.
Have we got somebody for all departments as far as for the wanna involve that, you know?
No idea.
Okay.
Okay. Health Department, Amanda?
Good morning, Commissioners. Amanda Snyder, Linn County Health Department. Just one quick number update. Our WIC numbers increased by 16 participants in the month of January. So we were excited about that. Other than that, I'm just back from last week to discuss the tabled bids.
I got a question for that. You talked about the screenings that you guys have coming up for the county employees.
Oh,
Is
biometric
that something
screenings.
we can waive those or those fees for the county employees, or?
Well, so those fees really are coming from the lab. They're not a fee that we're holding money for. It's for the actual lab work to be processed. So a little bit of, I guess, background on this screening. You can go to your primary care provider and have these labs strong. Our insurance will cover them if they're preventative. If you've already been diagnosed with something like you have a thyroid issue or you're diabetic, those are no longer considered preventative. So when employees go and have those screenings done, they're not covered. They're paying out of pocket or with their HSA to sometimes $300 for these screenings. So where we are offering them for the $25 or the $35, number one, it's a convenience. The employee doesn't have to take off work to go have this screening done. And number two, if they fall into that category where their screening isn't considered preventative anymore, then it's a cost savings to them. And then the way I look at it is the county's already giving us money in our HSA account every year to cover these. So in a sense, you are paying for them just in a
But
different
it's
way.
part of our wellness program, right?
To receive a discount on your insurance, yes.
Which we get an all-around discount if everybody comes back good, or how's that work, Gary? Or
Well, it's a savings to the employee of $50 a month if they complete enough points to get it. There's no like upfront discount from the insurance company for it. The idea is though, if you can get people involved in doing those things, it should help keep claims down because they will catch problems earlier and be healthier.
I would like to see what, us cover the charge for that, but I don't know how you guys feel.
I think as Amanda said, we already are.
I think it's getting charged as a lab part of it. It's what-
Right.
Yeah, we have no control over it.
Yeah, so that's really cheap to get that lab work done. I mean, it's-
All right. Bids. So the classroom, Randy Page at $39,975. Any thoughts on that?
I'm where I was at last week, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I still think it's really high. But I mean, she has the money budgeted. She has to spend the money. She's already been awarded the grant, right?
Yes, if we don't do this, then basically I just need to let the state know that we're forfeiting the money that we have for it.
You're not able to go back with a different plan on anything?
It's too late. We have 4 months left. And about 9 months ago, they stopped approving any new kind of construction building. So no, this is it.
So you've already submitted this plan to them? I mean, I still think it's high. I mean, we got the concrete done out there on the exit or on the addition for like 10 grand or something like that. I can't remember what they charged, but it was I think we're just getting the short end of the stick here on construction in the county. I think we're allowing people to come in and charge us way too much. I don't know what we do about that, but
Okay. So you want to move forward, or do you want to?
I mean, yeah, I guess she's already got the money and planned. And I mean, do you see any future costs in this addition?
No.
Okay. All right, well then I will make a motion that we go with the bid for Randy Page of $39,975 for the classroom at the health department paid for, is it COVID grant?
The COVID
The
grant.
COVID grant.